Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people, are you saying that she likes the tentacles? Are you implying that best girl Monica likes the tentacles? Because that would not be a thing that would upset me whatsoever. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, the game that is promising me one thing and is planning to give me something very different. So, oh god, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Okay, I am sorry about that. I had a little bit of a cough there. Oh, very sorry, but. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Still not quite sure how this is supposed to go or what's gonna go down. All I know, the only thing I am positive of at this moment in time is that the game is setting me up to break my heart. How exactly it's doing that, I'm not positive, but guess what? We're gonna figure it out. So Monica has something special she wants us to do. I just don't know exactly what that is. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Oh my god, what? Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Oh, guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. But being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all and it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, well, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh God! I'm so terrified that it will be! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of a bunch of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? Or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Good job, honorary best girl. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... Affirmative... Yeah. After image of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation, because of course it fucking is. I'm the first to start applauding. Yeah! Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her. but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops up out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori brings her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud! I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Hunter liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Hunter. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Hunter lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Oh God, they do. Making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. And since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Pity applause. You know, like the really quiet applause. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Oh, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Pardon me. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds! She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Oh, that's fine too! It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up soon, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be my voice. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Hunter. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I woke home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, Sayori. If a pretty girl asks me to walk her home, I walk her home. It's not that complicated. Oh, choice! Oh, I'm gonna take the game's advice and save frequently. I would still walk home with Sayori. I'm going for the Sayori route. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Yes, she is. She's downright adorable. But you have your own kind of charm. Quickly becoming best girl. You know, I wasn't planning to pick like a route with any of the girls. I honestly wasn't. But you know, I'm definitely feeling like I'm leaning towards Sayori, like even unintentionally. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Hunter. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's a kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh god, this again. Candy, love. grief, joy, nibble, imagination, starscope, alone, dark, lipstick, depression, laugh, fireflies, uncanny, broken, determination, unrestrained, wonderful, melancholy, unending. I did a lot, but I don't know what I don't know who would get chosen from that. God. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people, are you saying that she likes the tentacles? Are you implying that best girl Monica likes the tentacles? Because that would not be a thing that would upset me whatsoever. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Monica. Monica. I don't know. How would you say it? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. This is the meta part of the game, isn't it? Eh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk on the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I whip my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, I want you to come and have fun with us! Well, alright. No, not alright! If you say- No! Not if you say so! Pull her back in! Come on! I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed something about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hunter, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but, have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much, maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Hunter. Wait, hold on. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Well, that huge fucking crush she has on you, which is apparently to everyone who has eyes and a heartbeat. I'm saying maybe the one thing on her mind is you, Hunter. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I'm only like the person who knows her best, the person that walks her home every day, the person that gives her encouragement, the person that showers her with constant attention. Oh my god, I get it now. Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else you know. Eh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way! Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Hunter. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? That is a point that is a point I did not consider. We'll admit that. Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is waiting. Sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. It was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, that's right. Something came up in a minute. It came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Preferably mumbled the last part. Nah, I'm probably just making it a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly! If she needs you to worry about her, it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. I am still going for the true harem ending. That is not a thing that has changed. We've just been friends for a long time. You can still be a part of the harem. And I could just imagine, you can still be a part of the harem, and then just say, Sayori, what? I was gonna talk to you about the harem! And then just be slapped. Yeah, that's how my life would go. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Geez, if you're fine, then hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to recite their poems, I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay. I always start with Monika because she gives me a good read on how good or bad my poem is. Hi, Hunter! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes you think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. Damn it! To be honest, I kind of was going for, it being something that, Yuri would really like. Like, that's what I was going for. But it's like, I kind of went for Sayori. I kind of went for both of them. I started to go more for, Yuri towards the end. But, yeah, definitely I'd have to agree with her. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I want to reiterate, I'm not shy. It's just I'm not allowed to be a pervert in public, otherwise people will not like me. This is why I have to get Sayori to really like me, bond with me, and then when we get in the bedroom, I'll show her my entire porn collection, and everything will be great. But I gotta work in baby steps to get her to accept my perviness, okay? I'm working on it! I'm just teasing. I don't think you are. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. I gave Natsuki time! I tried to give Yuri time, but I failed. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back aloft, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was pretty beautiful. I like that. Nice messaging, nice story there. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that make them more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. This is true. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. That was nice. We'll start with Natsuki this time. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh. I think that was a little unnecessary. But, think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Ha! 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 Double entendre. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I will be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities into the sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. If you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Well, that was a good one. I liked that one. The poems are really good. God, these are so well written. Yeah? I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I will admit, the beach is awesome. I love the beach. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then you came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yep. Yuri! Well done, Hunter. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's great for me to spend personal time with all the girls in the club. Yeah, he's still going for the true harem ending. It's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Hunter? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with everything. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Well, that's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice, and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Wow, no, it's awesome. Please don't be sad, please. For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. Oh, how unlikable of me. Yuri, that's not where I was going with that compliment. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach, because Natsuki also talked about that being like a theme between them. A marvel millions of years in the making, with a womb of earth. Castically? Okay. Where the womb of the earth castically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, it is kind of hard to read this writing. An expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Oh, I definitely do. Thanks for sharing. Now for Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Hunter. Oh, thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine! Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? Here, lap pillow. Come on, you can do this. Lap pillow me. Lap pillow me, please! No, that's silly. No, it's not silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, Hunter. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try to write your poems like the way Yuri does. How did you know that? That's what I was trying to do. I just kind of fucked up. Or even Natsuki. Okay, there we go. It's both of them. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh, wait! Of course I do! Well, that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them, even though that's exactly what I've been doing. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you, in fact, most of the time. But we have a wavelength or something. And that's how this poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Hunter, I don't deserve this. Why not? You're too nice to me. I am equal parts nice to you. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. How? What? Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're... I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She stifles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Hunter. No, it's not nothing! You have a huge crush on me, and I know that, and I want to facilitate that, but you're not letting me! It's just a little rain cloud. I know what it is! It's not a rain cloud, it's your feelings! Let me hug your feelings! That will make them feel better, yes? Maybe? God, why is this game hurting me and nothing bad's happened yet? I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, no, I haven't read your poem yet. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? I mean, I didn't get to see hers. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did something strange... Or did you say something strange just now? What did she say? We're all done sharing poems, right? Okay, you three. Okay. Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Oh, jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is uncommon. Is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen! No! No! I've gotten so invested! No! In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's off. Everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. That's the lie I am using. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go to... for her, not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much you for two being all lovey-dovey. No, maybe, yes. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I don't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Yuri will be helping me design them. As for Yuri... Oh god, I slipped into the Yuri voice! Monica. Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something, for Yuri? I'm useless! No, you're not! You're not useless! We'll find something for you to do! No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and she nods to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hunter. The one who is truly useless! Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to something like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble an expression. God, I can't talk. Tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Hunter may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. They're all fighting over me now. True harem ending is coming together. God damn. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Hunter to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. Shouldn't you be saying girls? But anyway. In the end, I think it's up to Hunter to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. It's true, I haven't spent any time with Monica. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Hunter, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Save time! Save time, please! And, sorry guys, we're at time. That is where I'm gonna have to cut it. Oh, crap. Dude, next episode is gonna be so what the fuck? I still love that part of the theme song. I always stop talking when it happens. Anyway, oh my god, I don't even know how to think right now. I have to, here's the thing is, now is the time to spend time with Monica, but at the same time, I'm really worried about Sayori now. Damn it, and I didn't really get to spend hardly any time with, Yuri. Like, a little bit, but, not as much as I would have wanted. Damn it, I mean, this is a legitimate hard choice that I'm gonna have to make in the next episode. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me. Next episode, I'm gonna make my choice. It's probably not gonna end well. And, thanks everybody. I appreciate you sticking with me. I have this very bad feeling the next episode is when the heel turn horrible shit's gonna happen. So, you guys stick with me, please. I need your support right now. Anyway, thanks again, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.